You don't gotta go to work, 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 but you gotta put in work, 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 work. You don't.
Please rise. Court in session.
You may be seated. You selfish peasant! Mr. Darcy was mine since the day we were born. Order, order, my court. One more outburst with sprinkling, you will be removed. The prosecutors may now rise.
Your Honor, the defendant is charged with embezzlement and blackmail in the second degree.
Accused, how do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
And what price does the prosecutor hold Lady Catherine?
The defendant stands to hold Lady Catherine in jail as bail is set to $4.5 billion and currently should be held under house arrest for the remainder of this trial.
This is outrageous!
Your Honor, Lady Catherine is a charitable woman. She would not commit these crimes. She runs a business.
Judge, if she is allowed free, she can threaten my client, Elizabeth, indirectly through her vast transactions of wired money and connections from the outside. This is concerning and should not be taken lightly.
I agree with the prosecutor and then let the bail sit at $4.5 billion. Court is adjourned.
What do you have to trial me to anything, girl? Just watch. You've already lost before you've ever made it.
Don't worry, Elizabeth. I'll make sure she doesn't go anywhere near you.
She has all the money in the world. She could follow either of us, or worse, she could...
You may be seated. Prosecutor calling your first witness.
I call upon Elizabeth Benedict to the stand. Elizabeth, why are you accusing of Lady Catherine of these charges?
Well, my family and I have been harassed by Lady Catherine numerous times because of our average income. While it may be true we don't earn as much as her, it still didn't justify her reason to destroy my family's company and to embezzle the money of her own workers.
Nothing more, Your Honor.
Miss Elizabeth, are you aware that Lady Catherine is related to Mr. Darcy?
Well, yes, I visited her home and she introduced herself as such.
So in theory, are you not only here to get her money then, since she is the most powerful woman?
That's ludicrous! I'm not some gold-digging girl that is desperate enough to do such a crime. Lady Catherine is the only guilty party here.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
You may step down, Mrs. Bennett. Accused, call on your witness.
I call upon Lady Catherine to stand. Lady Catherine, are you aware of how much this trial is costing?
Of course I do! How much money do you think I pour into this?
Excuse me?
What Lady Catherine meant that she would be glad to give her side of the story. Right, my lady?
Of course that's what I meant. As you can see, I am an innocent woman. I've served this city for 40 years. I've spent my money to help the economy. Not to mention, I kindly provided jobs for those pesky peasants. I mean, provided jobs for people so they can feed their family. Is that not enough for you, Your Honor?
Objection, Your Honor! This has nothing to do with the crime. Lady Catherine clearly feels no remorse and is getting help from her lawyer.
Well, I object your objection,
Yeah!
Mr. Darcy.
Silence in my courtroom! Motion denied, Mr. Darcy. Now, if you may, please continue, Lady Catherine.
Now, where's I? Yes, see, I am good and innocent. Especially the innocent part. Keep that in consideration. There's no way I would embezzle money. It's preposterous.
Is that all you wish to say?
Yes, of course that's all I want to say.
Yes, Your Honor, my client would now like to resign from her position until any further questions.
All right, prosecutor, your witness.
Lady Catherine, do you like to be in control at all times?
I like to know what's going to happen now and again.
Oh, come on! You run a multi-billion-dollar company and have thousands under your payroll. You certainly didn't like me independent from you.
How dare you! I made you into the man you are today, and I will not allow this tramp to ruin my name.
I ask you, Lady Catherine, did you or did you not blackmail Elizabeth Bennet this night before my engagement, by warning her about my financial troubles, you'd make to her family in order to get what you want, even at the cost of my happiness? Answer the question, Lady Catherine.
I did.
So what did Elizabeth say to you that night after you delivered the threat?
The wretch talked back to me. That's what happened. She starts criticizing me as though she has any stature to do so. In the end, I left her clumpy house. And yes, I tried to ruin her pesky family's economic status through some connections of mine.
That's all, Your Honor. Please arrest Lady Catherine for lying on the stand and for all charge of embezzlement and blackmail in the second degree.
Lady Catherine, bail is revoked and you will spend 30 years in prison. Court is adjourned.
You may think you've won, Miss Bennet, but you'll never have any stature like Miss Bingley. And don't forget to watch your back. I do have connections on the outside of my prisons.
You are right, Lady Catherine. I will never achieve as much wealth or status like Miss Bingley, but don't you ever accuse me of being a gold digger. I have never loved Mr. Darcy for his money. In fact, I despised his wealth and his attitude towards others because of it. I love him even if he was a penniless. Oh, and by the way, I am well aware of your buddies out here, and I'm not afraid of anyone, especially you.
So,